Hi, I'm KK Bransford, and welcome back to KK's Preseason Prep. This episode, we are going to be talking with Emma Koabel and Team Mair from Duke. Duke is coming off a great year. They're the reigning ACC champs, made it to the Elite Eight, and finished the season 29-6. Emma had a career high last year of 8 rebounds and scored 8 points in the season opener versus Radford. She had 5 games with 2 or more steals and was a part of the ACC All-Academic team. T put up 6.7 points, 3.6 assists, and 3 rebounds, and 1.5 steals. She led Duke in assists with 134, while ranking second in 3-point percentage on the team and steals, and third in made threes. She's ranked 4th in the ACC with a 2.3 assist-to-turnover ratio during the ACC play. Also, she was a part of the ACC academic team. Super excited to hear some insight before their season starts. Hi, guys. We are here with Emma and T from Duke. They are both being leaders, have a lot of experience of playing at Duke. T transferred in, and Emma's been there. So going into this year, you guys had a really successful year. You guys won the ACC and, just had a really successful year. Going into this year, though, you guys are ranked number 7. How is the pressure of being ranked so high and kind of the expectations and things? We can start with you, Emma.
I think you just have to take on the year the same way you would take on any year. Being ranked a little higher, obviously there's a target on your back, but just go out there and do what you would do, even if you weren't ranked, even if you didn't have a number beside your name, because at the end of the day, everyone's fighting for a ranking. But yeah, I think you just go out there and play the same way with a little chip on your shoulder.
Yes. What about you, T?
Yeah, just feeding off of Emma's answer. I mean, like now we're the hunted, having a number next to your name, although it doesn't really mean much. But people look at it as something and see it as valuable. So we have to understand that as a team, that people are going to try and come after us, which is kind of different than the past years of me being at Duke, which we weren't really like ranked, all that, especially my sophomore year. We weren't ranked until like the last poll. So we have to go out there with that same hunger and that same attitude that we would. It's like as if we didn't have a ranking.
Yes, of course. And I mean, I think Kara Lawson, she is a fairly new coach. She has had a lot of success there at Duke, and just with their experience at being on the coaching for the Celtics and different things like that, coaching USA basketball. She has a whole lot of experience with success and stuff. And now you're kind of seeing it pour into Duke, and so that's really great to see that improvement going into this year. From last year, what do you feel like you all need to improve on from last year to this year in order to be successful?
I think just continuing to work on our chemistry. You can never have too much of it. We're a super duper close team off the court, and so seeing that translate is something that we're looking forward to this year for sure.
Yeah, I would say our offense specifically. I mean, like last year and years before, like we really implemented our defense as being like Duke basketball. But I feel like offensively, like we had a lot of room to grow, especially all throughout the season. Like we got better and better, but there's still a lot of room for improvement in that area.
Yes, I mean, I know Duke is known for their defense. You guys have led the ACC in defensive for the last couple of years, so I know when being in the ACC, I know playing you guys like it's just that always that pressuring defense, and I know that's something that Coach Lawson has takes pride in. So with that, what do you feel like your goals are as a team, and then maybe individually?
Yeah, I feel like team goals, obviously to go into the ACC season and be better than we were last year. Even though we won the tournament and won the championship, it's a new year, so we don't carry none of that over. So we just want to improve as a team in that overall sense. And I feel like an individual goal for myself is I probably like a goal that I kind of already started in like the summer is to be a better leader. I mean, I'm not really the most talkative on the court, but I feel like I've improved a lot of a lot, like in that area, but also continuing it throughout the season and throughout the games and getting better throughout the year.
Yeah, for team goals, I think just continuing to grow collectively when we get down, just being able to bounce back and not having 2 bad days in a row, I think is something that coach really puts an emphasis on. Um, and it's just a level of maturity that our team, I think, we can really get to, and that'll make us great. Individually, I think looks a little different for me this year, obviously being out. Um, just continuing to be a vocal leader, especially now that I'm on the sidelines. Knowing the scouts, knowing our offense, knowing our defense, and being able to be that help and that voice on the sidelines.
Yes, and I know I've had a lot of experience with that, and I think going into that redshirt season, I had a lot of growth and like just being able to, you see things differently from the sideline. I think that's a big thing. And then you're also like individually trying to grow your own game mentally, physically, all those things. So I know it's something that for me, I had experience in. And I know like just with college basketball, there has been injuries and people you can kind of talk to, and your teammates have your back. You've talked about them having you guys having a close team. So I think that just always makes it that much easier
Yeah,
for that. Uh, we talked a lot about Coach Lawson and the legacy that she's had and all those things. And even with Duke and the basketball, the players that they have produced, like Lexi Brown to the W, and just different things like that. What does it mean to play for Duke and wearing the Duke across your chest?
Yeah, for me, I mean, it means a lot. I mean, I wore a different jersey my freshman year, and I also meant something. You know, I played for my hometown and everything. But coming to Duke, I mean, it's different. Like the legacy is different. I mean, you play in Cameron Indoor, a historic basketball landmark. So it's just kind of different, you know. Like putting on that jersey just makes me feel like, dang, like I'm playing for Duke. I'm going like I go to school at Duke. I'm going to get a Duke degree. So I feel like it's a lot deeper than basketball in a sense.
yeah. I'll expand on that point. Like I appreciate how our coaches kind of put an emphasis on life outside of basketball as well. And as amazing as it is to wear the Duke jersey, there's still a life beyond. So the emphasis that they put on academics and how amazing of a school Duke is for academics, it's just a really special feeling just knowing that they have your back for life. Too.
Yes. Going into this year, what do you feel like is the game you're looking to forward to this year the most?
I mean, I'm looking forward to every game. But we're opening up the season against Baylor in Paris, so I mean, like that's just a super exciting opportunity within itself. So I'm just super excited for that game.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And then Vegas is always a fun little tournament too. So yeah, I'm just excited to see them go at it with different people and see how we do.
Yes, and I know Paris. Like I, Notre Dame has played in Paris, so that was probably one of my like fun. I don't want to say funnest, but it was such a great experience, even just like off the court and stuff. We just had a lot of fun, and then being able to play in a different country, it just like means more. So I know we're all excited to see that as well. What do you feel like individually? What player would you say you model your game after?
Okay, for me, I feel like a few different people in the sense of like being a point guard, like having like the IQ of different players. Like Steve Nash is a really big influence. And Sue Bird, I mean, they're both very good like pass first point guards, and I feel like I kind of implement that sense of like, you know, like if you give your teammate a good pass, that shot got to be money. So you know, so I kind of build off of that. I kind of build off of them.
For me, I'll say even just being Canadian, like Bridget Carlton is someone that I've always watched. She's a great shooter. Um, she moves well off the ball, great teammate. And yeah, just watching her going on, I feel like we play similar. And yeah, that's someone who I think I model myself after.
Yes. Now, both of you are older, have more experience. I know Emma, you're not playing, but How do you feel like your leadership role is going to look this year, maybe compared to other years? I know you have Ashlyn Jackson and just a lot of senior and a lot of experience. How do you feel like the leadership looks maybe for the younger players or transfers that you'd had come in?
I feel like it gets to a point when you're on the team where you no longer have to learn the scheme or you no longer have to learn the plays, and you kind of have to jump into this role of now you have freshmen coming in that don't know it, and you have to be there for, like, you have to always talk them through it. You have to always say what you're doing, and it can help. Even if you know what you're doing, saying what you're doing can help someone else. And of course, for me on the sidelines, just being there for them, because I know how I've been through so many ups and downs, obviously playing, not playing, and it's really emotional sometimes, and you can get really low, and your confidence can start to go away. And just also being there and being there for them to talk to as well, I think is really important. And just having a little shoulder to cry on sometimes, because it's not all happy sunshines and rainbows with college basketball, obviously. So it's important to know that you're there for them and just always have everyone's back.
Just building off of what Emma said, especially about like the talking aspect. I feel like my voice is heard a lot more during practices and even off the court, and just but like being like just acting like a senior. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like a different role. Like I'm older than everybody. Like I as my third year here, so I kind of know everything. I kind of know like what Kara wants, and the offense and the defense. So it's kind of like just teaching, just being another teacher, like off the court and also on the court as well.
Yes, I feel like that's a um, big difference. I know that, like, I feel and connect to that as well of just being able to, like, it feels surreal of how fast
Yeah.
college goes, how fast those 4 years go. It's like, dang, like, we're older, we're seniors, different things like that, juniors and seniors. And so being able to just have that experience, I think it just becomes easier in a sense of the process. Not necessarily like you're still going to face challenges, but just knowing that you're going to face the challenge because the college season, it's a long season. We're not going to be done until hopefully April. So just being able to kind of stay level headed and all those things is really important. And I feel like that comes with just experience and things. We talked about you guys winning the ACC. How do you guys feel like your experience has been playing in the ACC? T, I know you played at Boston College where you were still in the ACC. So, how talk about playing in the ACC and what that's like? We can start with you, T.
Yeah, I mean the ACC has gotten very competitive, especially over these last like couple of years, especially since I've been playing. I played at BC and I played against everybody, but it was just a little bit different. But coming to Duke, it's like it's head to head every Thursday and Sunday. Like you going to like no matter who you play, like you can play the team who's 13th in the league or the team that's second in the league, and it's gonna be a good game and it's gonna be competitive. So I mean, like just seeing that for women's basketball in general, I think it's just super important for our game and the growth of women's sports.
There's not much more to say, but it's a good feeling playing in one of the best leagues in the country for sure.
Competitiveness. Okay. Well, you guys heard it here first. We're super excited to watch Duke play. Check them out. Check their Instagrams out. Follow them. All those things. Good luck to you guys this season. I will be seeing you guys. But I just want to say good luck and just I'm excited to watch you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate it,
you.
KK.